Good morning and welcome to this Somatic Movement Flow. This particular flow is for the back, the lower back, and we'll be releasing the fascia starting on the bottom of our feet all the way back up our legs on the back side and then the spine. So today what we'll be using for props will be a ball. This is 2 tennis balls in a sock. I'll be assisted today by my cat Molly. She usually hangs out with us. And if you have one of these therapy balls, this is just a ball that is partially deflated. We're going to use that under our lower back. So actually we're going to start by lying on our backs. You can put a pillow or something under your hand if that feels good to start out with. So gently lowering yourself down onto your mat. Let's bring our legs out long and straight. And just letting go of all the tension or anything that's going on in your life, in your body. And starting to scan the body to see how you're feeling today. For me, my body is really glad just to lay down and relax for a few minutes. It feels really good to just let go of all the muscles, any tension that I've been holding on to. So let's start by doing a body scan. As I go through the parts of your body, I want you to just recognize, take your mind to that part of the body and see what you can feel there. So we're just checking for sensations. So first let's take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Let's do that 2 more times, not in a rush. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go, let the tension go, relax those muscles, come into your body. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale, letting it go. Now take your awareness into your feet. What sensations do you feel in your feet and your toes at this moment? It might be the coolness of the air on your feet. It might be where your heels are touching your mat. Maybe you can feel some energy moving through your feet. And then take your awareness into the lower part of your legs, your shins and your calves. As we do this, perhaps your body relaxes as we go through the body parts. So letting your feet drop out to the side, noticing where the backs of your legs, your calves are touching the mat. The shins are up towards the light or the air. Moving into your knees, into your upper legs, the front of your thighs, the back of your thighs. Then maybe the next thing that you feel is your lower back melting down into the mat. And this process that we're doing today is about releasing that lower back. So if you're feeling any tension in that part of your body, any tightness, just notice that right now. We don't want to name it, it's not good or bad, it's just what's happening in our body right now. And then take your awareness to your upper back or your shoulder blades. Maybe readjusting your shoulders, moving a little bit, any little micro movements as we go through this sensation finding. Anything that you can do to become a little bit more comfortable on the mat. So adjusting your shoulder blades, feeling the mat on the back. Feeling gravity pull you down. Then taking your awareness into the belly, the tummy. What are you feeling there today? Moving up into the upper chest. Noticing the rise and the fall up the chest as you breathe in and out. And then awareness goes into the shoulders, letting those shoulders be heavy and relaxed. And then just noticing the sensation that you're feeling in that part of your body. Moving up through your throat and your neck. And then back to your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your hands and all of your fingers. Coming back to the neck, moving up to the sides of the head into the jaw. Releasing any tension you might be feeling there. What sensations are you feeling? Letting go of any tightness or clenching that you feel there. Then moving into your lips. Notice where your lips touch together. Into your nose and your nostrils. Cool air going in, warm air going out. Noticing the sensations in and around your eye area, relaxing those muscles. Letting the eyes feel heavy in the socket. Moving to the temples and the ears. The forehead. The back of the head and the top of the head. As we do this body scan, we're just connecting with how our body is today from the inside out. And we do that as we do this with our eyes closed, we're able to connect and be in our body. So take a deep cleansing breath here. And let it go. And then gently opening your eyes. We're going to start by using this double ball. So take the soles of your feet onto the mat. We're going to take these balls, and put them under our right foot. And then we're going to roll the balls forward and pull the balls back. Just massaging out the sole of that right foot. And once again, if it's comfortable, coming into closed eyes so that you can just concentrate on what's happening with your body without the distraction of what you see with your eyes. As you do this, you might drop this right leg out to the side a little bit. That way you can massage up the side of that right foot. Anyway, just follow your intuition with this movement with the balls and the sock. Maybe it feels good just to roll it up and down. You can change the angle of your knee to get the inside and the outside of that foot. And then just taking about 30 more seconds here. For me, I'm starting to feel some fatigue in my leg. Leg is getting a little bit tired. That tells me it's probably time to switch and put those balls underneath the left foot. And once again, starting by just rolling your foot back and forth, feeling the sensation on the arch of the foot, around the heel, up in the ball of the foot. Notice what your toes are doing. Once again, just following your intuition. And And if your body does get fatigued, you can always stop. You don't have to do everything that I do. We want to listen to our bodies and do what they're telling us. Then if you'd like, drop that left knee out to the side, which allows you to kind of massage out the side and the top of that foot. Just taking your time. Maybe dropping the knee to the inside of the body. That way you can get the inside of that foot. And then we're going to take our foot off the balls and just soles of the feet on the mat. Let's pause here. Notice any sensations that you're feeling in your feet. Now for me, I've got lots of sensation there that I didn't before we started. Just it's kind of tingling, maybe energy moving, fluids moving through the feet. More awake than when we started. Now let's grab that double ball, and we're going to put the ball right beneath our right knee, and then just let that leg relax over the balls. If you'd like, you can take your hands and bring them onto the shin. This is going to put a little bit more pressure on the ball. You're going to feel a little bit more sensation. But as we're here, we're opening up space in the knee joint, and we're also releasing that fascia that I talked about that runs along the back body. So right now we're behind the knee into the top of the calf and where the hamstrings come into the upper leg. So if it's too much pressure with your hands on your knee, you can always just relax your arms down to the side. Notice what you're feeling, connect with your body. While you're here, if you'd like to, you can flex the foot and point the foot. This is going to change the sensation that you're feeling behind that knee, kind of massaging out those muscles that are affected. And another thing you can do as you're here, you can rotate through the ankle, like drawing a circle with that big toe, going around in one direction and then coming back the other way. And then let's just come to stillness, noticing any tension that you might be building in your shoulders. So letting go of any tension there. Maybe you notice that that whole leg is getting a little bit heavier and more relaxed. Maybe the knee is moving back closer to the shoulder. These are all just possibilities. It may or may not be happening in your body, and there's no judgment. So now we're going to take that ball, we're just going to roll it down, kind of halfway between the knee and the hip, and then we'll bring that leg back down. So it's like right in the middle of that calf muscle. Relax your leg back down, bring your hands back onto your shin. Maybe there's more sensation here or less than you were feeling where the balls were last. Relaxing through the shoulders, keeping your neck relaxed. Just noticing sensations in the back of the leg. And then flexing and pointing that toe if that feels nice. Or just staying in stillness, your choice. The flex and extender is going to move the muscles in. I feel them more in the back of my calf than I do up in my hamstrings. And then rotating it around in one direction. And then going back the other way. And then coming to stillness. See if you can relax all the muscles in your body. And let's take a cleansing breath here. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Remove the ball. Bring that foot back down onto the mat. And then we're going to start with the left leg. I'm just going to rotate around so you can see what I'm doing. So start by putting the balls between your left knee, right behind your left knee. And then relax the leg down. Bring your hands on top of the shin if you'd like. And then noticing sensation. I like to keep my right knee bent just because I feel like I have more balance. But if it feels good, you might extend that leg out. Or not. That's just another possibility. So taking your awareness to the sensation you're feeling behind the knee. And in that connection with the hamstrings at the lower part of the leg here. And then if you'd like, go ahead, flex the foot and point. And flex and point. Slow, intentional movements, listening to your intuition. If this feels nice, do it. If not, you can just relax. Rotating through the ankle, if you'd like, drawing that circle at the big toe, going in one direction. And then switching, going back the other way. Once again, if this causes fatigue in your body, you can always take a break. Maybe the break is just being still. Or maybe the break is removing the ball and laying on the ground flat. And when you're ready, we're going to roll that ball partway down between the ankle and the knee, getting kind of the middle of the calf there. And then placing the hands on the shin. The weight of the hands is going to give just a little bit more sensation to what we're doing. And if it's too much sensation, like I said on the other side, you can just bring your hands down to the side. Another possibility here would be to put a strap across your knee, and that way you could just relax your arms. And point and flex. Or rotate the foot around. If you do the rotation, make sure you go in both directions. Not because it's a rule, but it just feels good to do it both ways. And then coming to stillness. Seeing if you can relax all the muscles in your body, your shoulders. As you relax, maybe that knee comes in closer to the chest. And then let's take the ball away. Put it off to the side. Let's do another body scan here. So bring your legs out long on the mat. Close your eyes. And just scan all the way from the top of your head down to your toes, letting your body relax. And then opening the eyes, we'll move on to the lower back. Now I have this therapy ball that's kind of half deflated, and I'm going to place that right underneath my sacrum, the very lower part of my back. This is really cushy and it feels good. Another possibility, if you don't have the therapy ball, is to take this double ball and you can put that at your lower back, at your sacrum. This is going to be a little bit more intense depends on the health of your lower back. So today I'm going to demonstrate actually with this therapy ball. And as you settle that lower back onto the therapy ball, you'll notice that you kind of can fall from side to side. Maybe just get used to the feeling of having that ball under your sacrum there. Making sure it feels like it's in the right place. And then we'll take our hands down to our sides. Now take your awareness into the lower back, and we're going to push that lower back down towards the mat. That's going to elevate the hips a little bit and roll them up and in. And then opposite direction, we're going to roll our hips forward. We're going to create an arch in that lower back. So in a yoga class, we would call this a pelvic tilt. Tilting the pelvis in one direction and the other direction. But a good way to explain this is just pushing your lower back into the mat, bringing the navel to spine, rotating the hips up towards the ceiling and back toward the mid-body. And then the opposite, we're going to roll those hips forward and down and create an arch in the lower back. So just experience that for a minute. Flattening the back and then arching the back. Or in yoga we call it the pelvic tilt. Going back and forth. This is working with a little, you can probably feel sensation in those muscles in the lower back where we carry a lot of tension, and sometimes that's where we have injuries. It's in that lower back. And this is just a gentle way to get those moving and relaxing. We're not going fast. Slow it down, do it very slow. Let's do it one more time slowly in each direction. So flattening the back and then arching the back. And then coming back to neutral or back to center. Now we're going to take our awareness into our left foot. Push down with the left foot. You'll notice that as you push down in the left foot, that left hip is going to come up just a little bit, and you're going to roll to the right side on the therapy ball. And then relax and come back to center. And we'll do that again. Push down through the left foot. Roll to the right side a little bit. Come back up. Take a breath here. Let's pause between movements. So push down with the left foot. Left hip rolls up. Right hip rolls to the side. And come back to center. If you're doing this with the therapy double ball, the rock isn't going to be, you're rocking back and forth, isn't going to be as far as it is with this therapy ball. You'll just be pushing the right side down into the ball, the left side comes up and then back. All right, now let's try that on the right side. We're going to take our awareness to the right foot, push down into the floor with the right foot. That raises that right hip off the ground, and we roll to the side of the therapy ball on the left. And then we come back to center. Push down through the left foot, raise right foot, raise the right hip, roll to the left side. Once again, you're probably feeling sensation in that lower back. So let's do this just a couple more times, pushing down through the right foot, raising the right hip, rolling to the left, and then coming back to neutral. Do this very slowly. Mindfully with your eyes closed if that feels good. And then let's come back to center. Let's put those two movements together. Let's push through the left foot, roll to the right. And then push through the right foot and roll to the left. Push through the right foot, roll to the right, left foot, roll to the right, sorry. And push through the right foot and roll to the left. So do this, at your own pace. Listen to your body. Watch your intuition telling you to do. Does this feel good? Do you need to go out deeper? Do you need to back off because you're feeling a little pain or sensation? Just listen to your body. Let's do it a couple more times on each side. And then coming back to center. We're going to put the pelvic tilts, or the arch and flatten, and the right to left all together in one movement. And this is called the clock face. So the first thing we're going to do is push the lower back into the ground. And we imagine that our belly button is the number 12. And then we're going to release that, and we're going to push in our left foot and roll to the right, which is kind of like 3 on a clock. And then we're going to relax and come back to center. We're going to roll our pelvis down, arch the back. And at the bottom of the clock, there's number 6 down there. And then we come back to center, push through the right foot and roll over to 9. And back to center. So flatten the back, belly button pushes down to 12 on the clock. And then let's just roll over to number 3. Roll down to number 6. Roll over to 9. And roll back up to 12. So we're just making a big circle with that pelvic bowl, massaging out that lower back. Also using muscles in our legs. Just do this a couple more times, going in one direction. And then when your body is ready, going in the other direction, starting at 12, flatten the back, roll over to 9, roll down to 6, over to 3, and back to 12. So counterclockwise this time. Maybe you're noticing your back is relaxing. Maybe if you haven't done this before, your back is like, what? Maybe it's having a hard time relaxing. But like I said, intuition. Maybe it feels good just to rock back and forth from side to side. Maybe your intuition is telling you to flatten and arch. Maybe it doesn't like the clock face. But let's just spend like 30 seconds here just doing what feels good in that lower back. And if it's time to remove the ball, go ahead and take that away and just relax onto the mat. And then let's bring our body back to center, push through the feet, lift up the hips, remove that ball. Once again, let's do a body scan. Bring those legs out long on the mat. Keep your eyes closed and just notice sensations that you're feeling in your body now. How does that lower back feel? How does the rest of your body feel? Can you let go of those movements and just relax your body onto the mat? So for our Shavasana, or for the end of this practice, we will start again, scanning the body. This time we'll start with the top of our head. Taking awareness to the top of the head, moving down the sides of the head, the temples, the ears, the jaw, the back of the head. Notice the front of the face, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nostrils, the cheeks, the lips, the chin. Moving down into the throat and the neck, the front of the neck, the back of the neck. From there into the shoulders, down the shoulders to the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the hands, and all of the fingers. Maybe noticing these body parts relax as we bring awareness into them. Coming into the upper back, the shoulder blades, the lower back, the length of the spine in that back body. Bringing your awareness to the front of the body, the chest rising and falling, the heart beating, coming into the belly, and the hips, the pelvis, the groin, the top of the legs, the knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Awareness of the entire body being totally relaxed. Noticing the breath, releasing all the muscles in the body down into that mat. Maybe making a memory of how your body is feeling right now, that so later when you need some relaxation in your life, you can remember this place of relaxation where you can come to. And then starting to bring your awareness into some movement in the body, using your intuition on what wants to move right now. Is it your feet, your hands, your head? Just starting to make small movements. A little bit larger movements. And then eventually finding your way back up into a comfortable seated posture, whether that's lying on your side in that fetal position for a few breaths. Let's not try to rush. Keeping that calm awareness in the body, all the good things that you've done for your body in this practice. And then as you come to that comfortable seated position, let's bring our palms together. We're going to rub together, create some friction and some heat. And then let's place those hands on our heart. Close your eyes, just feel the warmth of your hand, feel the weight of your hands on that heart center. Coming into a place of gratitude, being grateful for this body, all the things that it does for you, your muscles, your bones, your tissues, your heart, your lungs, your ears, your eyes. Just being grateful for this body, for this mind, for our ability to do all the things that we do. And I am grateful that you allowed me to guide you through this practice today. Namaste.